I'm on page 26 of our Osborne book, Spreadsheets Basics, continuing with exercise 2 of our worksheet, which should look like the one I have on my screen. We're going to do stage 2. We're going to enter some additional values because we now have data for week 4 and a new client. We need to insert a column after week 3 and before average, so we want it between D and E. So I will click on E, right click insert, or use the insert function on my home ribbon. When I've done that, in E3 I want to type week 4, so I could either type it in or replicate across. I've been told that the values for each of my clients is 6, so for the first one I could enter 6, and then I could replicate by left clicking on the square box of the cell, left click drag down, or I could flash fill by double clicking. You will notice some triangles have now appeared. That's because on F4 the formula has updated to include E4. But if I double click on F5, you'll see it's only doing it for B, C and D. We need to include E, so I could click here and take out D and put E in, or I could increase the range by going to the corner and dragging it across. When I'm done, press enter, and when I'm happy I can flash fill the remaining clients. We now want to enter a new client, and we want it below Underhills, leaving a blank row above the total. So I'm not going to just enter it here. I still want that empty row. So I'm going to click on 8, right click and insert. And I'm going to add Abbey Builders. I've been told for week 1 it is 0 all the way to week 3. So I'm going to replicate across. But for week 4, it's to be 13. So I'll enter 13. You will see that a formula automatically came up. But I have some triangles here. If I click on the first one, because I entered it in, the computer acknowledged that a new row had been entered in, and it updated the formula. If I click on week 2 totals, you will see that it's only done it up to C7. We want to include C8, so I can expand my range or I could type it in. When I know it's 100% correct, I can replicate across to week 4. Save your worksheet, keeping the same name. As I'm keeping the same name, I will go to File and Save. Stage 2 of your exercise is now complete.